Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the channel. Happy Friday. Now, with optimism that we're seeing in the week, I see, a potential deal between the U.S. and China coming out in news this morning. We'll see how the framework of that deal, but the market was responding to the upside. So tonight, I want to give you a special treat. We're going to jump into the VectorVest 7 system, and I'm going to show you how to find new buy-rated stocks. That's right, stocks that just achieved a buy rating. So potentially you can take some advantage of that momentum to the upside and profit from that position. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and jump in the software. I want to show you these stocks, break down the charts, and see if there's any potential here. As 4th of July approaches and we celebrate our nation's independence, let VectorVest help you with your financial independence. A trial just 99 cents over the next 30 days. Just go to vectorvest.com/YT. The special ends July 7th. All right, so for those of you that have the VectorVest 7 software, and for those of you that don't, take out the trial. It's only 99 cents right now through the July 4th special. That being said, you'll come over here to the Unisearch tab. Unisearch essentially allows you to filtrate the database. I mean, we're tracking close to 10,000 stocks throughout the U.S. market. There's folders here over on the left. We're going to filtrate this stuff by new buy-rated stocks. You can see in the comment section here, stocks that were either a sell or a hold yesterday, but are rated a buy today. So these are, comeback stocks essentially, right? Now they will be in order by VST. That's overall value, safety, and timing, putting the best candidates at the top of the list. You can see we're looking at the top 10 right now. Some good stocks here, some optimism to the upside. All these stocks are in positive territory as of this morning. So I wanted to put these on your radar. So let's go ahead and jump in the charts and see if there's any money to be made. All right, for tonight's presentation, we're going to look at value being the green line here. We got price action, a 20-day EMA gives a sense of trend. Right below that, we have forecasted earnings per share. Again, this is the leading forecast, 12-month leading forecast for EPS. Not exactly what you'll see in your broker. And right below that is RT relative timing. Again, just giving us a sense of the overall short-term trend. Now, this being said, look at this stock. Great candidate here so far. We got value on the rise, price action on the rise, a little bit of a breather here. We got the hold recommendation coming in place, but fresh buy rating, rising earnings, rising RT relative timing, letting us know that trend to the upside is only growing in momentum. Another position undervalued with some momentum to the upside, rising earnings, relative timing, sustaining above that oscillation point of 1, letting us know that the trend is in the favor of the bulls right now. Fresh buy rating, if I zoom into a 3-month time span, if you want some confirmation, you can take out that prior high. But essentially for me, I would want to get some closes above this 20-day EMA before getting too enthusiastic on this position. If we take a look at Palomar Holdings here, price action on the rise, value on the rise here, earnings per share on the rise. The only thing that concerns me is RT relative timing is dropping, and we can see that buy rating that once was flashing earlier has gone away. We are back to a hold rating here on this position. So the momentum to the downside, I'm going to cancel this one. Here we've lost that buy rating as well. And this is on cboe. We see price action on the rise, value on the rise, rising earnings here. But again, I want to see that price action above that 20-day EMA, letting me know that the technicals are in my favor right now. Here's GTX, another position. This one's holding its buy rating. And look, value on the rise, price action on the rise. The company is undervalued right now. Currently trading around $10. We value the company up to $17 here. And with rising earnings and RT relative timing, taking out the prior high here at 1.3 and now coming in at 1.33 is showing me the trend is to the upside right now. I like what I see here on this chart. It is currently losing some ground right now. We did have a gap up this morning. So essentially for today's close, I'd like to see it above that 20-day EMA, giving me some optimism to the upside. Now here we've got CRM or Salesforce. You see price action creeping above its 20-day EMA here. Company currently undervalued. You're kind of buying at a dip here, especially from its prior high earlier this year. Currently trading at 271. We value the stock at 290 with rising earnings and RT relative timing starting to show some favor for the bulls here. You can see weakness back in February, March, and even through April. But as early as May here, showing some optimism with this position to the upside. So again, a lot of these positions here I do like. Here's Walmart, fresh buy rating as of today. Not a whole lot of price momentum over the last 6 months here, and the company being overvalued. Earnings is flat, RT on the decline right now. I'm a little bit less inclined to do this, but we know Walmart, pretty safe defensive stock overall, being a consumer staple. Now this position here, value on the decline, price action on decline. A little less optimistic about this one. Earnings per share on the decline here. Now this could be a nice momentum play. We see a gap up, could be some news based, but price action reaching our valuation around $6. So if you want some confirmation, I take out today's high, because right now the bulls are losing charge to the bears, currently trading at session lows. Now here's a position I can get behind. We got value on the rise. Nice momentum, price action above the 20-day EMA. Now the company is overvalued, but I do like to see the valuation on the rise and rising forecasted earnings per share. But as we take a look here, we lost the buy rating as of this morning after I ran the search. Price action faltering now around 245. Not much of a bottom wick here, so it looks like bears are taking control of that position. Now here's First Solar. If I go to a year, First Solar has had a pretty rough year. As you can tell, price action on the decline, value way on the decline. It was up at $400. Now we're just valuing the company at $238. Currently trading at $156. If price action can get above that 20-day EMA, might not be a bad dip to take a little nibble at. We got rising earnings. And look at RT relative timing, unfavorable for the most part over the last year, but now showing a little bit more optimism, and with a fresh buy rating and the RT just crossing above 1 as of right now, this might be a good entry point going forward. Now, I hope everyone enjoyed these stocks. There's some good fish here. Some of these stocks, definitely put them on your shopping list. Definitely some good candidates that came up with fresh buy rating. Now, if you enjoyed today's content, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week.